welcome to the Secret Republic. My name is DR of YourOnTheGo.net.
I'm Jam of JamOnline.ph. So, nagbago na po ako from JeromePancheta.com to JamOnline.ph.
Congratulations, Jam.
Thank you, Reg. And hindi po yun fashion vlog. Nasasabihin po ni Reg. Inunahan mo lang po siya. Naunahan kita.
Naunahan mo nga ako eh. Na-caught off guard ako. Hindi ko alam na i-announce mo na eh. So, a lot of things happened this week. Actually, it's a very interesting. We're just going to focus on one topic
and it's
this
the
week.
biggest news this week.
Kasi ito talaga yung biggest news eh. Ito talaga yung biggest news eh. So, we're going to talk about the launch of Android One here in the Philippines. Actually, yung Android One na-announce na to last year. Yes. Pero hindi pa sure yung Philippines noon. Mm-hmm. Although with that kind of news, may na may hint na ako na developing country ng Pilipinas eh. Mm-hmm. For sure kasama na tayo doon. And
alam mo naman tayo, isa sa pinakamalaking growing market sa smartphone industry ng Pilipinas.
Exactly, 'di ba? So, kalokohan din naman kung hindi tayo kasama doon.
Oo, tama.
So, lo and behold, in-announce na nga yung Android One. I was very fortunate to be part of the launch. Mm-hmm. Sayang nga lang di ako na late ako sa roundtable interview with executives from Google. But we were able to ask. I was able to ask some questions during the Q&A, and the best part of it, mm-hmm. We brought home Android One phones. Each of each press, each member of the press who attended the event were given one Android One phone each.
Balita ko nga din kasi alam ko yung Gatecrasher friend ko nandun din daw.
Oo nga,
din daw.
Which is sad, no? Kaya nga dapat talagang ini-screen yung mga ni-invite sa event dahil hindi naman tunay na press yun eh.
Yes, right.
Hindi naman tunay na vlogger yun eh.
Hindi naman susulat yun yung
kalokohan yun. Pangalan niya Ras de Rosario.
Ay, hindi. Tago po natin yung vlog niya sa whatsappphilippines.com. Tinatago po natin yun.
Tinatago natin sa whatsappphilippines.com ang vlog. Hindi yun ang vlog niya.
Vlog ba yun?
Vlog ba yun?
Hindi ko nga alam eh.
Anyway, huwag niyo puntahan. Mano lang, please, huwag niyo puntahan.
Hindi ko bibigay link. Bahala kayo. Pwede niyo po pala puntahan and i-report niyo sa Google. Pwede yun? Pwede yan. Anyway,
continue sa topic, no? So, before we mention what these phones are, no? Ano ba yung Android One? Kasi yun ang yun ang tinatanong eh. Okay, may Android One nga, so what? May Cherry Mobile naman tayo dyan na mura yung mga phones. Ganon din si MyPhone. Ganon din si Star Mobile. Ganon din si SKK.
Right.
And the rest. And don't forget na, big players like Samsung, like Asus, no? Like LG. So, what's in it for us? When ngayon ko may Android One. So, yung Android One kasi, this is actually an initiative by Google. Okay? We know, some of us know, or some of you guys know, na meron ng Nexus One, o yung Nexus line of smartphones. And yung Nexus na smartphone, ito talaga yung Google phone eh. Diba?
Actually, last year pala, in-announce yung Nexus 6, which is their flagship smartphone. 2 years ago, yung Nexus 5. And it is one of the best Android smartphones kasi super smooth siya. Walang bloatware, walang kahit anong applications and software na hindi mo kailangan except for the Google applications kasi it's made by Google so expected na yun.
So yun yung totoong Google phone talaga.
Google phone talaga.
Pero high spec kasi yun eh.
Yun tama. High spec yun. Snapdragon 800.
Pero itong Android One, no. Ang aim dito ni Google is to make high quality smartphones available to all.
Right.
Available to everyone, as many people as they can reach. Okay?
Kasi tayo, again, sabi mo kanina, developing countries tayo. So, yung mga nabibili natin smartphones, hindi lahat kaya maka-afford nung mga high-end smartphones. Kaya tayo merong Android One na program, di ba?
Yeah.
Para sa mga mas mababang ano.
Pero do you know, Jam? Do you know na there are 1.75 billion people around the world who already have a smartphone? Okay? 1.75 billion, ha? Pero, hulaan mo kung ilan ang walang smartphone.
Ilan?
Over 5 billion.
So,
wow. So 1.75
1.7
billion ang merong smartphones, pero over 5 billion ang walang smartphones. Bakit? Bakit wala? So, for various reasons, okay? You know, countries like us, no, countries like smartphone country, cellphone country na tayo. Kaya kami CP Republic tayo di ba? Pero let's admit it, may mga ibang areas sa Pilipinas na wala rin mga telepono yung mga tao. Actually, kung meron man, hindi sila smartphones. They're just using feature phones. And alam naman natin na ang feature phones limited ang functionalities compared to a smartphone.
Right.
Okay? Now, ang gusto ni Google is kahit itong mga tao na to, kahit farmer ka, makagamit ka rin ng smartphone. Kasi wag mo sabihin na farmer, anong gagawin ng farmer sa smartphone? Uy, maraming pwedeng gawin ang farmer sa smartphone niya.
Actually, yung mga startups yung sa AIRI.
At saka mayroong
ginagamit na app.
Yes, may mga developers who are now helping who are now developing or helping the agriculture industry.
Right.
So this would involve farmers as well. So pag yung mga farmers if this technology is available to the farmers, all the farmers need to have now is a kahit na yung murang smartphone lang pwede na. Okay. Now ito 'yon. There are three barriers that Google has identified, no, on achieving high quality smartphones. There are three. The first one is hardware, the second one is software, the third one is data. Yung hardware, okay, may mga entry level smartphones na actually dito sa Philippines hindi masyado applicable kasi may mga mura tayong smartphones
Sobrang dami.
May mga 1,600 pesos tayo na
pero
smartphones.
Single core yan.
From Cherry. No, even though, but this is it's still a smartphone, right?
Pwedeng applications.
Okay, it's a given. Pero in other countries, wala silang ganun In other countries, wala silang ganun. So it's not much of a problem for hardware. However, may mga limitations din ng hardware natin. Kasi kahit 1,600 pesos nga, pero ito mga sinasabi ko, like the Cherry Mobile Snap, the SKK, I forgot the model ng SKK. Basically, these phones na may single core or dual core na less than 2,000 pesos. Mura nga, pero limited yung hardware. When I say limited, maliit lang yung RAM, maliit lang yung storage. So, ibig sabihin, limited din yung yung functionalities ng phone. Hindi siya gagana na maayos.
Right.
2 apps lang, hanggang doon ka lang. Gusto mo ba yun? 2 apps? Ako hindi ako papayag. And kahit sino hindi papayag, lalo
saka hindi pa kasya yung isang app dun.
Diba? Exactly. So, na-identify yun, partly yun din na na-identify ni Google. So, gusto ni Google is meron siyang standard na hardware na sinusunod. Na dapat ito yung minimum hardware na i-offer sa mga tao, sa mga would-be smartphone users. Another is software.
Sobrang ganda na software.
Okay. Ito software, ito prevalent to.
Oo, gusto ko to.
Okay.
Try ako nito.
Prevalent.
Ganda.
Prevalent ng software kasi ganito. Pag nag-announce si Google na may bago pa tayong software, release today. Sino ba makakakuha ng software na yon? Only those who are using the Google Nexus phones. Pero everybody else, like kung bumili ka ng LG, bumili ka ng Samsung, at mas lalo na bumili ka ng mga local brands, you won't be able to get that upgrade until at least 2 months, 3 months, 5 months.
More than.
Pamaya pa nga, a year na, wala pa rin Diba? And parang up to now, na ito nga na-obserbahan ng mga executives ng Google na parang, hello, naka-lollipop na kami. Bakit ang dami pa rin naka-jelly bean?
Even yung, ayoko mag-mention ng brand, yung phone ko, hindi pa lollipop. Pero flagship siya and matagal-tagal na yung lollipop. So, ang nauna pa yung yung mga Android One and Nexus phones.
Right. So, 'di ba parang ang laking they won't, the users will not be able to access right away to these updates. So that's part of the frustration of the Android users. And third, it's data. Kung naka-feature phone ka, actually walang feature phones ngayon na naka 3G eh. Kasi bali wala din ang 3G walang kwenta ang gamitin ng 3G sa isang feature phone. Walang kwenta. That's why you won't see such thing anywhere in the world, no? So if you're stuck with using a feature phone, you won't have access to fast data, right? Only a smartphone can do that. And yung
HSPA Plus ko, wala ka namang browser at applications, diba?
Yeah, and ang gusto ni Google is, as much as possible, ang smartphone mo, dapat may 3G. Wala ng Edge, wala ng GPRS. Dapat 3G lang.
Pero please naman, parang lahat naman ngayon, 3G na. Ang hirap ng device pag naka-Edge ka. And alam mo, pag may phone ka, parang ang hirap pag hindi ka connected sa internet.
Right.
Unless, syempre.
Kasi iba na yung compared sa a decade ago na may mga apps. These apps are not internet dependent. But because yung apps ngayon, kung maliit lang na yung mga sizes,
and
to complement apps, dahil maliit nga na yung sizes, the data would come from the data of the apps would come from the internet instead, which means kailangan connected ka sa internet.
And these apps, ito yung they make our lives easier. Our work, even work, emails, di ba? Ang dami eh. Kaya natatawa ako minsan sa mga nag-comment, sabi nila, maging practical, bumili na cellphone na nakaka-text at nakakatawag lang. Parang, hello, gusto mo mag-type ako na nasa jeep sa laptop para mag-send ng email? Well, sa phones natin kasi pwede na. So, guys, wag kayo mag-comment ng gano'n kasi medyo illogical eh. Naasar ako sa ganun, honestly.
Well, depende rin kasi sa anong gamit mo talaga. Depende rin kasi sa mga tao, ano ba talagang gamit nila sa phones eh.
Well, yun.
May mga, I cannot blame some people lang, na ang gamit lang talaga nila sa telephone is tawag and text.
Well, ganun yung father and mother ko, pero...
Ganun. Pero, and even people our age, or people young.
Oo, meron.
Hanggang ganun lang, tawag and text. It's just that, they don't see the beauty of using the smartphone, maximizing the use of the smartphone.
Ayoko lang kasi doon is yung parang pinupush nila na dapat maging ganun.
Hindi, iba na yung kasi iba na nga yung panahon ngayon eh. With if you're still living in the year 1999 na nauso pa lang yung text message at okay na sa'yo mag-call and text, then fine, right? But the technology is now
50 years later.
We don't have, ito yung pinapoint ko ba dati when I was still doing sales training sa mga cellphone dealers before.
Right.
The point of having 3G data, the point of having mobile data on your phone is hindi mo na kailangan pumunta sa internet cafe para mag-internet.
Right.
Hindi mo na kailangan umuwi ng bahay para lang mag-connect sa 56K na dial-up connection mo. At hindi mo na rin kailangan pumunta sa office, bumalik sa office para mag-check ng work email mo. That's the beauty of having mobile data along with you. Okay? Pasalamat nga tayo, medyo nagmura ang data yun compared to before, compared to a decade ago. Just to let you know, Jam, I don't know if you know this, but mag na 9 years na tayong nakakonect na sa 3G. 3G was initially was introduced in February of 2006. Dalawang networks, Smart and Globe, were already nagtatalunan sila na paano ila-launch ito. And nung time na yon, people don't care eh. People don't mind. All they want is video call, but 3G is not about video call. It's just one of the features. Mobile internet is the future, and now we are in the future. Because we cannot go out na wala tayong mobile data, hindi tayo makapag-Facebook. People are now majority of the people now are dependent on Facebook or dependent on the internet na ano nga ba yung kailangan ko i-search. Isang ano ko lang, punta lang sa google.com. Ayun na, masa-search ko na eh. Right? So, yun ang, if people don't still realize this, Google is trying to help us out. Make sure that these phones are equipped and would work with the with the 3G data of or siguro pag magkaroon ng LTE sa mga Android One phones, it would also work with the networks. So anyway, you know, it's not everyone can offer Android One. Okay, not everyone. Kunyari,
maraming requirements.
Hindi naman maraming requirements. Ito lang pagkakaalam ko. Si Google, ang explanation niya, meron siya mga partners who would provide these components. Hindi pwede kung sino-sino lang. So, if you're an OEM who's accredited with Google, pasok ka. If you're not accredited with Google, sorry. You cannot offer Android One. Now, this thing would go for ito yung magiging ngayon sa mga local brands. And so far, we already have 2 local brands and we were gonna mention them in a while, no? 2 local brands apparently have OEMs who are accredited by Google. Okay? Now, what about the other brands? Yeah, they can still Google is open naman to everybody. They can offer Android Ones, Android One smartphones. However, if their OEM is not approved, is not a partner of Google, sorry.
Wala.
They have to go through, kailangan sila mamili ngayon sa mga partners si Google. Okay? Now, kasi, I mentioned na Google is, may hardware, what do you call this? Meron siyang hardware na naka-setup na pamimilian na lang. Take this one for example, 2 phones. These are 2 phones. But these 2 phones have the same motherboard. Have the same chipset, have the same everything. Ang pagkakaiba lang is yung ID, and kung anong storage dyan, pero it's basically, everything is the same.
Yung parang mga internal parts na sa tingin nyo hindi mahalaga, pero mahalaga sa isang phone, similar.
Google only partnered with 2 chipset manufacturers, MTK and Qualcomm.
May Qualcomm ba tayo?
So, it's either MTK or Qualcomm yung makakausap, o yung makakausap ng mga brands to create their phone. So dalawang motherboard lang yan, MTK or and naka-design na to by Google. And yung mga components, may mga partners na si Google, dun lang sila mamimili. Wala ka sayang hindi ko na-copy rito yung chart because I took a picture of the chart. Ano yung mga components na po pwede. Minimum, ang alam ko minimum of 1 gig. So thankfully, wala na tayong makikitang 512 MB na RAM.
Well, halos dapat ngayon 1 gig na.
Dapat nga 1 gig. Kasi in order for the phone to run efficiently, dapat 1 gig.
Right.
To run efficiently. Kasi iba talaga ang takbo ng Lollipop. I swear. We're gonna show you later sa hands-on. Iba talagang takbo ng Lollipop. And I've used the Android One for the past few days. Hindi ko na nga pinapansin yung iPhone ko kahit na walang LTE yung Android One.
Kasi masarap gamitin.
Masarap gamitin. Right. So kasi kaya nga talagang si Google, again, paulit-ulit ko sinasabi sa inyo to, para meron siyang nakaset na na hardware specifications to ensure that these phones are running properly, these components. Software naman, we were told 2 years. 2 years ng support sa software, meaning 2 years ng major upgrade. So ngayon, this is ready. These phones are already pre-installed with Lollipop 5.1. Okay. What's the next update after Lollipop? Balita ko, letter M. So whatever that update is.
Ano bang M na
Mamon?
Pwede yung Mamon.
Pero may isip ko baka Marshmallow.
Pwedeng Marshmallow. Pero hindi pa naman pinapangalanan.
Pero wala pa eh. Pero sa ngayon, on top of my head, inisip ko Marshmallow, but it's too long eh. No.
M&M's.
Hindi, they're not, ito yung they will not, I don't think they will rebrand, they will be partnering with the chocolate brand or with a, kasi ito yung analysis ko with a friend from the industry. I'm not gonna tell his name. Yung partnership nila with KitKat, parang nalugi si Android doon.
Bakit?
Because KitKat is not promoting Android, but Android is promoting KitKat.
Well, right. Pero
Pero
sino ba naman kasi nakakaalam ng key lime pie na? Ano lasa ba ng key lime?
Well, I think that's right. Pero I think it's I don't know. The partnership is it seems to be interesting pero hindi siya. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is letter M yung next na and what's after letter M?
N.
Letter N pa.
Oh, marami pa
So,
yan.
so letter M and letter N, so
OP, QRST.
yeah. So
Leche flan.
dalawang main major updates ang supported. So basically, this is the cheaper versions of the Nexus. Okay? Though may mga may mga high-end version din yung mga Android One. How much I really don't know because they haven't been released yet. Pero I'm pretty sure it's gonna be cheaper pa rin than the Nexus One. Okay? They're cheaper pa rin. Pero ang maganda rito is para ka naka-Nexus One kasi every time may upgrade, kasama ka rin sa upgrade.
Right.
Hindi ka na maghihintay ng 3 months, 5 months, 6 months. You just have to, all you need to do is just turn on yung on over the air na update, boom.
Yun na.
Installed na yung
Good.
the software. I tell you, it's really nice to have an Android One phone. So, mamaya papag-uusapan natin yan. Now, in relation to the Android One launch, 2 networks are going to offer, are going to offer the Android One phones. Okay, pero before we introduce them, before we inform them, what are these 2 Android phones pala sa Philippines? The first one is the Cherry Mobile 1. So, well, of course, di ko close up to. Malayo ako eh. But this is the Cherry Mobile 1. The second one is the MyPhone Uno. So, these are the first 2 Android One phones of here in the Philippines. Okay? Now, back to the networks. These two networks are going to offer the Cherry Mobile 1. The first network to offer is Sun Cellular. Okay. Si Sun Cellular, they're going to offer the Cherry Mobile 1 under Sun Plan 399. Wow, mura.
Okay na din, mura siya.
Yeah, Sun Plan 399. So, ang lang dito sa Sun Cellular, yung specs mamaya natin pag-uusapan na. I will just discuss ano bang makukuha mo sa plan.
Meron tayo only Sun to Sun.
So 399, you pay monthly 399 fee. Pero may initial cash out ko lang na 500 pesos.
Initial, so ibig sabihin isang beses.
One time. One
So,
time
hindi yan
initial
every month.
cash out. One time initial cash out of 500 pesos. And then monthly ka na magbabayad ng 399. For 24 months. Okay, so your locking period is only 24 months. Ano bang meron sa plan 399? Unlimited sun-to-sun calls and texts. 250 texts to other networks. 200 MB is allotted for app downloads and updates via Google Play Store for the first 6 months. So, within 6 months, you're allotted 200 MB to download.
Every month ba yan?
No.
6 months.
Hindi siya, kinalaro ko na to eh. Hindi siya every month.
Okay.
For the first 6 months. So, if you don't use it 1 month, for the first month, second month, other than that, you'll be charged. And then 100 MB for OTA for the first 6 months. So, those yun ang makukuha mo sa plan 399. So, if you want to get this from Sun Cellular, we're gonna post the link Jam, make sure that we post the link later. You go to suncellular.com.ph/personal/android-1. Click on that link to make your reservation. But I think this will be available by if not next week, baka by first week of March.
Alright.
Okay? Pero aside from Sun Cellular, there's another network. And this network is Smart. So, si Smart naman, ganun din. Medyo murang plan. Mas mahal na ng konti kay Sun Cellular.
Mas marami ka makukuha.
500 pesos yung plan niya.
Smart all-in plan. 500.
But this is all-in plan, okay? So, and you get, there's no cash out involved. You get the Cherry Mobile 1 for free. Libre yung Cherry Mobile 1. So, sa all-in plan, basically, it's a consumable plan. If you want, you can subscribe to flexi bundles para, kunyari, may unlimited na calls for 1 day or unlimited calls for 3 networks for 30 days. No, you just mix and match what you need. No, and you get the phone for free. You just have to pay 500 pesos 24 months for 24 months. Yun ang lock-in period. Pero sabi ng Smart, magkakaroon sila ng panibagong plan. And they're going to call it the Smart Plan 499. So ano meron nito? Ano meron sa Smart Plan 499? 1.5 gigabytes of mobile internet. So yun ang amount ng data mo allotted sa plan mo every month. 200 MB allocated for app downloads and updates via the Play Store for the first 6 months. 100 MB allocated for Android OS updates for the first 6 months upon activation. And then 100 pesos consumable for calls and text. So,
medyo mas mahal pero mas marami kang makukuha.
Mas marami kang makukuha. Well, it's up to you. If you want to reserve right now, go ahead, go to smart.com.ph/android1 and make a reservation for the all-in plan 500.
Yes.
Otherwise, wait for the Smart Plan 499 to be siguro. I don't know I'm not sure. Maybe by next week meron na to. If you want the Smart Plan 499, then that's the time that you go ahead and make the reservation. So yeah, those are our news for this week about Android One. So again, we're going to discuss 2 Android One phones. This would be the the Cherry Mobile 1 and the MyPhone Uno. So, by the way, may oras pa ba tayo?
Wala na.
Wala na. Okay, so stay tuned for our hands-on review.
So next video. So
next video.
Yeah, check out our YouTube channel, youtube.com/the Networks. So, tingnan niyo po yan. Nandun po yan. So, yun po.
Alright. See you sa next segment.
Alright.